This is Chopt Cheese.
This is Chopt Cheese.
The furthest thing you'll find from serious on the internet. Having fun, talking about life and current events. Let's do this. You're listening to Chopt Cheese with Swigs, Jix, and Goose.
You know, I'm happy for the residents of D.C. because for the first time in ever, there's not really any overt crime happening in D.C. For the first time, there's not a bunch of murders. For the first time, there's not a bunch of gang violence. For the first time in many decades, these people can actually go outside and they don't have to climb over homeless people. They don't have to hold their kids' hand and tell them to step around the shit and piss that the homeless leave on the side of the road. That there aren't a bunch of people outside in the middle of the street drinking with their 40s and shit like that. Like there aren't a bunch of shell casings little kids have to walk over. Yes, finally, the ordinary residents of DC, the ordinary people like you and me, our community, can actually get a break. These children can actually go outside. They're not going to get shot. They're not going to end up dead or on t-shirts. For the first time, their parents can take their hand and walk them to the park and not have to explicitly worry about them being shot up on the block. Yes, I'm happy that DC is being taken over. I'm happy the FBI, I'm happy the people of DC get a chance to breathe. They get a chance to go outside. These kids get a chance to walk to the park without dying. That's what you're missing. The people that live in these specific streets, these specific blocks, these specific areas are happy that they don't have to deal with the riffraff anymore, are happy they don't have to deal with the piece of people that would rather shoot up their own community than do something better with their life. This is the first time in forever they're probably able to breathe. This is the first time in forever I haven't seen a bunch of gang violence happen. Kids' lives have been saved because of the extra police presence. And that's what you guys are forgetting. Children's lives have been saved. Teenagers' lives have been saved. Young adult lives have been saved. Do you understand the amount of gang violence that has not taken place since there has been extra support in DC? A lot of lives have been saved. And people are overlooking that.
Everybody tripping about Trump releasing the National Guard out there in D.C. Everybody tripping about Trump putting the military in them towns. Well, if you're not a criminal, if you're not out there in them streets doing anything you ain't got no business doing, you don't have anything to worry about. If you're not the gunslinger, if you're not the street runner, if you're not the one that's out there being notorious in those streets, if you're not the one putting tears in parents' eyes for no reason, for things, for stuff, if you're not out there terrorizing people, just wreaking havoc on the streets, you don't have anything to worry about. If you're not the problem, don't make yourself the problem. When the military hit them streets and they start grabbing people by the neck, I'm gonna be right there on my porch with a nice margarita, sitting there chilling, saying, I told you so. I motherfreaking told you so.
Trump isn't punishing homeless people in DC. He is spending money to get them off the streets and into shelters, rehab, or proper care. I honestly don't understand why liberals see that as a bad thing. Most of these individuals are struggling with substance abuse, refusing mental health treatment, or simply refusing to be part of society. Removing them from the street isn't punishment. It is cleaning up our nation's capital. People forget that many of the homeless are actually reported missing by their families. Others are drug addicts or even criminals on the run. When they are picked up, they are given choices. But living on the sidewalk in Washington, D.C. is not one of them. Trump is also cutting into corruption. When NGOs are handed money to solve homelessness, that money often disappears. Just look at California, which has the largest homeless population in the United States. They spent $24 billion on housing and homelessness and still have the biggest homeless crisis in the country.
A lot of people running into a frantic because they don't know what to do because Trump is sending them troops down here to clean up the world. To clean up the world. I'm trying to figure out why everybody's so scared. It's time for the world to get cleaned up, man. It's time to clean the world up. It's too messy. All that drama, all this death, it's too messy. Everybody acting like they love what's going on, but, hate what's going on, but y'all actually love it because when somebody trying to do something about it, y'all mad. Y'all trying to protest it and things like that. Come on, man. We need somebody to save our planet. Our people really ain't going to do it ourselves. When we try to save our people, it's like we're going against our people. Or they might try to shoot us down. So by Trump standing up as a white man doing this, they can't touch him. Why not let him clean that shit up for us and help our people out? I'm tired of my people dying. I'm tired of seeing young black people dying. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. You should be tired of it. Too many kids, innocent bystanders, old people, everything. I'm tired of it. So Trump, big ups to what you doing. I come from the gangbanger life, but I changed my life around. You know what I'm saying? I got purpose. I got meaning. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to tighten up, man. For real. Ain't nothing wrong with what Trump doing. For real. Because for one, a lot of y'all getting out of hand. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all ain't following law or none of that. Y'all ain't following the laws of the gangs or none of that. What y'all expect? Y'all out of hand. Everything got to have a balance to it. That's out of order. Clean it up. And if you got something to say about that, that means that you one of the ones. You're a problem. You're a real problem to for real. I'm glad Trump's speaking up and trying to help our people out. He ain't trying to destroy us. The only people gonna get destroyed is the ones that's trying to go against that shit, that want to keep the evil going. The ones that y'all steady crying about and crying that something need to change. Somebody need to help. Somebody need to help, please. The world is crazy. We need to save our people. Well, the time is now. That's what Trump doing. Big ups to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. If you got something to say, man, kiss a mother ball.
So President Trump has federalized the police department in Washington, D.C., and people are upset. He's calling it Liberation Day for Washington, D.C., and I couldn't agree more. The crime in D.C. has ran rampant, and it's about time that people can now have faith and trust in law enforcement out there and be able to walk the streets and not get hit over the head or mugged. I mean, why would anybody be upset with that? We just had a young member of Doge beat by a gang of young males. I mean, why would anybody have a problem with that? The left is calling him a dictator. They're calling him an authoritarian. A lot of names that they throw. A lot of word salads. Of course, they're calling for him to be impeached. But the people that support him is calling for more. This is what we voted for. And we're very happy that this man is making D.C. safe. He's making America safe. Look at the border. Have we had any other illegal border crossings since he took office? Nah. A big difference from what we've dealt with the last 4 years and who was responsible.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but imagine you open your door and you see crime all over the place. And you're in the power to do something about it. You expect for the president of the United States to be sitting in the White House, have crime breaking out all around him, having an intern trying to come to work for him who got attacked, and him not do nothing about it? He has the power to do something about it. These people out here are armed. They don't care. They can't aim. That's why he had to bring in the Marines or bring in whoever, the military. These people have no respect. It wasn't raised right. What are you supposed to do? Sit back and not do nothing? The person was attacked trying to get to the White House. That's all he doing. He got to clean up his house before you go clean up somebody else's. He trying to clean up the D.C. because that's where the White House is located. The first president in history is trying to clean up D.C. God bless America till it's backwards. Good job, President Trump. Clean up your town. Have a good one.
Man, the city is crazy. Yes, we got the National Guard, but y'all really that upset? I'm not. Can I tell you why? I've been to multiple funerals in the last year. Multiple. I have a personal friend of mine who lost her daughter to gun violence. She was 3 years old. You think I'm mad? I'm more mad that she got killed than I am at Trump. See, y'all pick and choose what y'all want to be mad at. But when them little ass boys was outside shooting up neighborhoods and all of these little kids was getting killed, I ain't see all this anger. I ain't see all this outrage and this roar. Why? Because it ain't hit your doorstep? Y'all mad about the wrong shit. Y'all mad about the wrong shit. Y'all should be mad at these kids outside and they ain't got no control. That's what y'all should be mad at. All the statistics. I'm speaking to you from a personal standpoint. What I seen with my own eyes. I rode a 16, 17-year-old into a church household. In his casket. Y'all never did that. And you want me to be mad that something is going on today, something is happening now to cure the streets, to slow down violence? I'm not mad at all. And I ain't mad that it might take longer, but something is being done. Y'all got pick and choose. Y'all was cursing Murray Bowers out. Now y'all cursing Trump out about something that he trying to help and deal with. Was y'all mad at the mayor as much as y'all mad at Trump? Because under her administration, I still see babies dying every year. We ain't went 5 months without a kid dying. Baby by the age of 1 through 14, they asses dying. But you want me to be mad at Trump. Y'all want to be mad at Trump. How? I'm watching these people die like on a monthly basis. Y'all not seeing it? What? Y'all don't see it now? What's going on?
Yeah, you cannot tell me this is not benefiting us. It's definitely doing what it's supposed to do. I don't care who versus who, what they mean by what. Baby, it's clean and beautiful.
I thought y'all said D.C. was going to be looking like Germany in the 1930s. If you go around D.C. and talk to the residents after Trump's decision to federalize the city, it sounds like the residents pretty happy to me. It's crazy. Every time Trump do something, y'all had this emotional ass outrage. Then the shit y'all say it's going to happen never happens. Just like y'all said we was going to be slaves again when he got elected. But anyway, after it doesn't happen, it's straight silence. Then y'all about something else. Make it make sense.
They said FBI, DEA, ICE, it's all that outside in Washington, D.C. I don't even got to look over my shoulder no more. I'm walking around with this shit. I ain't hiding none of this shit. I'm walking blocks with this motherfucker. Listen, jump out on me if you want. I'm going to scream. They're going to be here in 33 seconds. As soon as you jump out, get that shit up. Ah!
Thank you, Trump. You can now come and check out the monuments, get something to eat, and check out the sites in Washington, D.C. and not get robbed, carjacked, or killed by somebody who looks like me.